Okay, just a second. Okay, let me go back. So we are good with option constraints. Let's go further.
Yeah.
So if you do the hands-on, exactly it is being created. So you can try exactly step by step. So it will work.
Yeah.
Now comes the product rule. Do you know any basic of product rule?
No, ma'am.
Okay, this is very important. Okay,
Yeah.
when we are talking about products, right? In the
Yeah.
products, type of product, then we have like in the type of product, especially the subscription product, then
Yeah.
the bundle product, which we have already
Yeah.
covered, and then our product rules. These are like the most important. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so we are on the product rules. Product rules is nothing, well, basically it's an object which has its own records, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we click on a particular product rule, click on related, it has some conditions, and based on that we can take action. I will show you what exactly it means. Let me
Okay.
go here. So let's talk about alert product rule, and then we will see how exactly it works. Okay, so alert is like gentle warning. So basically once we are going about the product rule, okay, so we have four options. We have validation, selection, alert, and filter. Right now we are
Okay.
talking about alert and validation. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
so in alert it's like a soft message. Soft message
Mm-hmm.
means that if you do something, a soft message will come that oh, you have exceeded the quantity, uh, are you still wanting to continue? Okay,
Yeah.
validation is like hard message, that is okay, you have exceeded the quantity, you cannot move further, we
Yeah.
will not
It's
let
like
you go further.
in our normal objects and everything, it will give an error, but it will save the record. Some hard error means it will give you an error, but it won't save the record. Like that only, right? Is it?
Right, in the validation it's hard stop, alert is a
Yeah.
soft stop, like that you can think.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now coming back, so alert is a gentle warning which we have said, friendly reminder. Okay, let's see the use case, which one I worked on. Product owner phone plan pricing alert. Let's see once and then we will see again how it exactly works. Okay, the way we did last time.
Yeah.
Phone plan pricing alert. Okay, let's see in action and then we will come back to this. Just a moment. Let's see what exactly it does. Just a moment. What is team? Okay, so let's understand what it does and then we will open that. Okay, so
Okay.
let's go, and then we can even delete it and create it if it is not clear to you. Let's see. Okay,
Yeah.
so we can give any name we want to the product. Okay, product rule, and we are saying alert. Okay, we are putting the
Yeah.
message that the total price for T-Mobile phone plan bundle product should not exceed $100. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what we
Yeah.
want to do. Let's see if it is working, how it looks, and then we will understand. So we go to code, same way. Let me open this, edit lines, add products, phone plan. Okay, select. It says that the total price of bundle should not exceed $100. So let's make it exceed $100. Okay, now let's try to do the save. See, the total price of T-Mobile phone plan bundle should not exceed $100. This is the alert. I say
Yeah.
save and continue. Okay, close. Okay, once I click on continue, it let me go ahead and save it,
Save the record.
right? Because it was an alert. You got
Yeah.
it? That's how exactly it
Got
works.
it. Yeah. Got
Now,
it.
in the alert, the two things which are important, then we will go to each one. First of all, it's alert and then message whatever we want to do. Easy, right?
Yeah.
Then, okay. Then condition met can be all, can be any. Okay. So
Okay.
what exactly it means? All is like both the conditions should match or all the conditions should match. Any is like
Yeah.
if any one of them is matching. Here we have two conditions. We will see that. One is that the total that the quantity is not exceeding $100. We are checking that, and second is we are checking that the family is T-Mobile. These two things we are
Yeah.
checking, and both have to be there. Only then it is letting us do further. So that is condition met all. Okay,
Yeah.
we will come back to this. Okay, we will get it. Then we have
Where we are giving these conditions
we will show
exactly?
that. We will show that.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
then we have scope. Scope we can put quote or product. What is that? That
Okay.
we are putting this in where, like it is for product or for quote. We are doing it in the quote level, right? In the at the
Yes.
quote
Yes.
when we are doing it, so we have to select quote. Okay, then
Yeah.
this alert and validation works on save. That okay, once we click on save, then this is happening. So we are putting as save. This lookup you don't have to worry for now. It is not for this, and that's it. Okay.
Okay.
Now, when we are talking about product rule, so when we are talking about product rule, it has some related objects. One is error condition, one is action. These are right now we are not talking about this. These are the ones which we are talking about. So in that
Okay.
also we are specifically talking about error condition. What it means is what we need to put as error condition that this alert should happen. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So let me open this side by side so you will get it completely. This is very important. So okay, pay full attention. Here we are saying that this rule name will be automatically coming because it's parent.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Mhm.
now we are saying the tested object has to be quote. Okay, because at the
Yeah.
quote level we are putting. Okay,
Okay.
what we want when the list amount. So we are saying when the amount is greater than 100. Let me go to this quote edit lines. So whenever it exceeds 100, that time we need to uh, get this one. Like if it is greater than value 100, then error should happen. Correct?
Okay.
Okay. Now here we will pause. Okay, there are some important things. Let me go to quote. Cancel it. Just a second. So list amount. This is the list amount. Okay, which we
Yeah.
are talking about. If this exceeds 100, then we are doing something. Okay, this is what we are doing in this one. Okay,
Mm.
here we put tested object code. This value is important. How this value is
Okay.
coming? It was not automatically coming. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. We need to select it.
no. This will not be there in your field itself. How you will
Yeah. Yeah.
add it is you have to
Yes.
go to setup. You
Mhm.
have to go to error condition object, and this you have to every time do because mostly the values are not available in the these objects. You need to add. So listen carefully. We are having error condition. Error condition has fields. The field has been tested field. Click here, tested field. This is the tested field. In this tested field, let it open. See, this is the API name which we need to add.
Okay.
You understood? What
Yeah.
was our condition? That okay, when it is the list amount is greater than 100, then do something. So that value will not be there automatically, that field name. we have to copy that field name, the API name, and put that in the tested field. And then there is something called controlling field. Click on this. This is Salesforce side, okay, not CPQ. So
Yeah, yeah.
basically, once we select on code, then this should be there. So how we do that? We have to select it and click on include values. So it will include it. Then on the code, you will see these two. See, for example, pizza size you are not able to see, right? For example, I say include value and click on save. Now on the code, you will be also able to see pizza value. For example, right now you are able to see only group line and this. If you refresh now, you will be able to see the pizza value also. Got it, right?
Yeah, yeah, got it.
Okay. See this. Now you are seeing pizza size also. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah, got it.
again, so we set the object that because on the code that field is there, so we are selecting that. For example, we said on the code line a particular field had to be there. Depending on use case, right? We would have been
Yeah,
selecting
yeah,
this.
depend.
Okay.
Yeah.
And start remembering what are the tested objects being given, because sometimes those kind of use cases come where we need to, okay, what objects are there and on what basis we want to put condition. So just try to remember that these are the objects present in the tested objects which are available on the product rule as a condition, like on what objects we can put those conditions on quote line group, product options, right? For example, you remember the quote line group in our quote there was something called quote line group also, right? If you remember.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So if the field was on the quote line group, we could have used that quote line group. You understood? If the field was
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
So maybe we would have some condition that okay, when quote line group this field is this much, then we need to do something. So we need to use that. So that's why we need to remember the objects. And again, you had to add the tested field and then put the controlling field like which I showed you. That is done.
yeah,
Then you don't have to worry about this for now. Tested attribute and tested variable when greater than 100 we are saying. So
yeah.
here we are saying value and 100. Once that is done, then what should happen? Then it should
We show an
like,
alert.
yeah, but the problem is it will show for everyone, like even if the object, even if the product is not T-Mobile, for that also it will work. You understand what I'm saying? If you're just putting
Yeah, yeah,
this,
fine.
it will work for even the ones which are not T-Mobile. So but we want for T-Mobile only, right? So we will be putting another condition, where we are saying in the quote line, see, this is the quote line. In the quote line, the product code, we already know the product code, I will show you. The product code equals TMPP. When the product code is TMPP, let me show you. In the product, if I go phone plan, TMPP is the product code. So instead of product
Yeah.
code, again, we don't necessarily have to say that okay when it is product code. For example, you could have said, for example, you could have filtered it using product name also. Okay, so like then you would have to put the whole product name. Sorry, generally product code is more unique. That's why it's good to put that. But you could have even put the product name. So again, you would have put that okay quote line, the tested field. You would have put the field in the quote line of the quote line. This product code is coming from the quote line. Again, you will be going to the quote line, copying the field, and then bringing it here. You got it right? How to do that?
Got it, got it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that you will do, and then you will say equals value TMPP. Okay, once you do
yeah,
that, and if you go here we are putting condition with all, means both
yes,
have to be true. If you would have or, if you would have put or, even if any of them were true, this would have
yeah,
worked. Okay, so that is condition with all. Then we have something called custom. Let's assume you had three of them. So you could maybe one, like in maths, right? It's something like one,
yeah, yeah, one.
two, and then we have three, like that, like more than one condition, and we have to say that
Yeah,
okay, one or two and three. Okay, like this,
yeah,
something like that.
yeah, I got
So
it.
here we need to put it like this. Simple, right?
Yeah.
So that is how the alert works. Now ask where you have doubt.
No, I'm clear.
Okay. So Let me go back. So this you have to exactly, if you follow it once also, you will get it, that okay,
Yeah.
evaluation event is there, and I've put in the bracket all the things like to determine the rules to be evaluated, code being saved. Okay, so now
Yeah.
we are good with this. Now, yeah, one more point. So when we are talking about product rules, see, there are lot many product rules you can see, right? So
Yeah.
sometimes product rules might be affecting the same field. Okay, so basically what we need to do is evaluation order is like, hello, hello, hello.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so we have the
I think I
evaluation.
lost you.
Okay, okay, yeah, the meeting got over. Okay, so the evaluation order is like the numbering of the rules, that okay, when there are multiple rules, you have to put the evaluation order, that numbers 10, 20,
Okay.
30, that in what order you want it to get fired. Okay,
Yeah. Got it.
we keep in an increment of 10 as best practice, so that if there's
Mm-hmm.
something in between, right, like you add one more, so then if you put 10 and 11, then adding one more becomes difficult, right? Think about 50 rules are there, so we keep in the space of 10.
Okay.
Exactly the same way, in the error condition also we have called index. So we also number it as a best practice, so that we can use those numberings in our, but if we are doing the custom, so we can say, like for example, we put it as 1, that we put as 2, so then we can put it as 1 and 2, right? 1 and 2 or 3 karke. So that's why we
Yeah.
want to use index. Okay, so that is the use of evaluation order, this like numbering, so that we know the sequence. Okay, so that is the use of it.
Okay.
If we have one, then we don't have to, but obviously when we are doing it in the actual production, or we will be having more product rules, so that's where we need the evaluation order.
Okay.
Then we have done that. Okay, so this is how the alert looks, and we are good. Now comes the validation product rule. It's very similar. Okay, we don't have to worry on that much. Here it's like, it's a hard stop. It will not
Okay.
let you go further only. It's a hard checkpoint.
Okay.
That's all we need to remember. Okay, in
Yes.
actually Salesforce also, outside this CPQ, there's something called validation rule, which
Yeah.
gives a
Yeah.
hard stop, but that
Yeah.
is not specific to quote line itself. Here it's
Uh-huh.
specific to these things. So that's why we are using them, but it works in a similar way, that it doesn't let you proceed.
Yeah.
Here, total amount limit validation. Let's see this one. It's very similar. It's just the difference is that it will be hard stop. Okay, so it's validation. We want it on the quote object. We want it saved, and our condition messages the total net price cannot exceed $100.
Yeah.
Okay. Then again, here also we have put two conditions. If we check them, so we have put that the code is there, and then
Yeah.
the list amount,
Mhm.
and if it is
Yeah.
greater than 100, and second is uh, this one, what we say, this
Total
product
amount.
code equals TFPP. Let's see,
Yeah.
this one, what is this product code? I think it is family bundle. So this will be working for the family bundle. So that's why we specify that for which we want to make it work. Otherwise, it will be working for everything. So if
Yeah.
we go back to the products, okay. See this. So this is the one which we are talking about. We could have used the name also, which we have just discussed. We will be putting on the quote. Here we will be just cancelling it. We will be doing edit lines. Add product. Let me delete this one. Add product. Family plan. Let's see how this one looks. Okay. Okay. So our condition is that if it exceeds 100, then the validation node should fire. It's 235. Let's do quick save. See this. Here it's total. This one is firing. Total net price cannot exceed 100, and the total quantity for T-Mobile. This is another one which we will come back. But there's another one which see this. See this. Multiple are firing, right? So that's why the numbering is important, so that it knows which one to fire first, which one to fire second. But for now, this is another rule which we don't have to worry for now. But the total net price cannot exceed 100. This is what we wanted to see, and this is coming. It will not let us go further. It will not let us go further. It will say, no, you have to resolve it. Only then I will let you go next step. So that is the difference between validation and alert. Let me go back and see if I've skipped missed anything. So scope is important. Okay, let's discuss it and we can finish off. So scope is important. We have to remember there is only two in the product rule: quote and product. Okay, so we are wanting that on the quote it should happen, so we are putting quote. Condition met, we exclusively, like we discussed in detail, right? All ATL custom are there. Because it's very important product rule, so we should remember all the fields, so that we can make any logic when they are asked. Then evaluation event, we have lot of them. For alert and validation, because of once we click on save, then what should happen, so we are putting it as save. Message, you have already seen whatever message you are putting, we should make it active to make it work. Error condition, again we talked about indexing, right? That better to put an index. Then tested object, again this is very important. Like right now I took a scenario that on the quote, right? You could have different scenarios, so according that you will select. Then we have already seen, right? We will going to error condition and we will be adding that object. And dependency we have seen. Then operator, so we were putting greater than, right? We had operator, like here if we see, right? Just give it a little pause and see, because this is very important. Okay, so we have greater than, right? So we have so many options, instead of greater than, equal, not equal, less than, start with, ends with, contains, so that we can put whatever we want. Then this we understand. Okay, we have to put value, and then whatever value is 100, we have to put that, and then we are doing the testing. Okay, then I'm just confirming if I'm skipping or missing something. That's not nothing. So that's how our product rule, selection, and alert is done. Let me go back. Okay, so we will stop here. The next topic we'll be going with is the summary variable. So the basic of summary variable is like we saw, right? That if we are the total of the quantities, like if for example we are saying that 1 2 3, like more than 3 items, if it's there in the quote line, then it should not take us further. So when we have to sum something, for example, some count, we have to do those kind of operations, then we are doing summary variable. It's similar to roll up summary. So we will come to that. Try to go through it once, so you will be getting a clarity. Okay, so today we discussed option constraint, and then product rule, and then the alert rule. And now we have selection and filter left, and then summary variable is something important which we will be discussing. Okay, just try to practice it, okay, so that you get a clarity.
Sure. Yeah, definitely, I'll do that.
Okay, then. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.